Let me help you find and decide the right type of gift exchange for your group. I'm Kim, the founder of Fun Delivery, and I know white elephant gifts. First of all, you need to choose what type of gifts you are going to tell your attendees to bring. One, is it sort of a real normal gift that people might want? In which case you'll want to set a dollar amount. Generally, $25, $30, $35 is kind of the range these days. Number two, you might want a white elephant gift. I personally don't think those things need a price because they're for entertainment. So it's the funnier the better. And it really doesn't matter value to me. If you are on a budget or you are very environmentally minded, you might want to do gifts that are not purchased, nothing purchased, meaning you found them, you already had them, someone else was getting rid of them, something along those lines. Can be fun. Or you might want to do a multi-gift thing where you bring a naughty gift and a nice gift, something funny, something useful. You decide. But you also want to tell your attendees whether you want the gift wrapped or unwrapped. And depending on how you exchange these gifts, that will be a lot more important. So there are so many formats you can do. The most common format I would call the Yankee swap. And that's where people all put their gifts in the center. You come up with a way to start it off, either by drawing numbers or by picking birthdays, like, okay, January, everyone with January, okay, if you have the first, you go first, or start from December or something. You find a way. And then you decide whether or not you allow stealing. I think stealing's super fun. It makes it a lot more entertaining than just, here's your gift, okay, great, next, here's your gift, okay, great, next, which is super boring. So I think add the stealing, and if you add the stealing, you have to say how many steals until it is done. Generally, it's 2 steals or 3 steals. Depending on your group, you might want to limit it because it does add more time. So that's the very common Yankee swap. My family has always done this thing called the dice game. We have pie tins with a pair of dice. You start a timer, no one knows how long the timer is, and you start rolling. And there's probably 1 pan for every 2 to 3 people. If you roll doubles, you get to choose an unwrapped gift from the center. And these are nice gifts. I mean, nice. And then you pass the pan and it just turns frenetic. And then whatever you have at the end is what you get to keep. It's not equitable, which is something else you might want to think of. Some person could get 4 gifts. Some person could get 0 gifts. So you have to decide if you want to make sure everyone gets 1 gift. I'm at the point in my life where I could care less whether I get 1 gift. I just am there for the entertainment. Another fun thing you can do is you can do an auction where you give everyone tickets and they bid on the unwrapped gift, right? And then they get it and you can decide whether everyone gets to